Spots and how to own them. A spot is any place you see with the potential for a sick trick to go down. Once you get a feel for skating, you'll start seeing them everywhere. FYI, I've been equipped with an AR program to get rid of distractions, like other skaters and random objects, while we own this spot. Whoa! That's cooler than I expected. Nice! Okay, now that we found the spot, we've got to own it. The best way to own a spot is to get high scores or do the craziest tricks and trick sequences. Let's give it a shot. Owning a spot takes a few tries sometimes. Let's set a session. How about starting simple? Remember your ollies? Nice work. Sometimes you need to spin to win. Spinning midair is a great way to juice up your score, but let's practice on solid ground first. Functional kick turn. Now, hit that. Now, try to spin in the air. All right, looks like you've got it figured out. Let's put it all together and crush this Own the Spot challenge. This spot is a Hedgemont staple. There's a gap in the hedges up there. Head up the stairs and put a little bustle in that hedgerow. You know, the local skate crew in Hedgemont would probably be stoked to see what you have for this spot. They're called the Dacks, and they love the hedge. Let's show those Dacks there's a new shredder in the hood. Remember, crush those goals and earn as many rip chips and reps as you can. Own the Spot challenges are all about doing a trick or sequence of tricks on a spot or spots. Congratulations! That spot is verified, owned. The locals will definitely dig the footage. Those Dacks love a huge drop. Your efforts in the line and Own the Spot challenges have increased your reputation in the neighborhood. Head back to Extrovert to claim a complimentary Dax prize package. So to recap, your rep in each neighborhood is an important part of the RIP initiative. The more things you do in each neighborhood, the better your reputation with the locals. The SVCC will reward you if your reputation climbs enough. It's their way of saying, thanks for amping the local skate scene. See what I mean? Your rep in like any map, the one I've provided is useful for finding your way around. It's also handy for seeing if there's new tours or challenges to complete. Speaking of tours, if you're interested in learning more about how to see Sand Van like a local, I've marked your map with a new Skater Eyes tour. It's led by local Ripper and City Councilor Izzy. She's super rad. Remember, complete.
Hey there, and welcome to the Hedgemont Skater Eyes Tour. My name's Izzy. I'm on the SVCC, and I'm a proud member of the local skate crew around here, the Dax. Follow V's AR thingy, and we can kick this off proper. The part of Hedgemont we're headed to is Tri-Towers, a Dax hotspot. Tons of great spots to skate. Speaking of spots the Dax like, the SVCC's worked with each crew to show off their faves in each hood. We call them crew challenges. You'll find more around the city that reflect the flavor of each local crew. Pick a couple in Tri-Towers that catch your attention and give them a go.
That's your cue. Nice. You're not even out of breath.
What did you think? Pretty sweet, right? Tri-Towers is full of hotspots. Let's hit up the next one. Score some more wrist chips.
The Dax don't get woozy when it's wavy. Do you? My advice? Hit it. Wavy grind are the best.
Alright, the next part of this tour is a bit more freeform. Let's get after it. Challenges are one thing, but let's see how well adapted your skater eyes are without the extra help. We've put up a score for you to beat, because, well, that's what we do. Hit it.
I know you've got this, but if you feel Skatepedia is a database of skate knowledge. If you ever want to know what something is, how it works, it's pretty handy, eh? Let's continue. Wow, you're pretty flipping good. Maximize your score by spinning or airing gaps while flipping your board.
Looking good. You're showing an eye for obstacles that are shreddable. Now try with some grinds.
Pro tip, up your score by flipping in and out of grinds. Bonus tip, speed control is important.
Yes! Okay, you got your... Let's see you put it together in one sequence and give the DAC something to talk about. Absolutely killer! I'm super stoked on the footy V-grab.
A vocab education tip. Footy is short for video footage.
Okay, we've covered the basics of street-style skating. When you're ready, let's hit Bonsky Park and see where the DAC take their transition skill to the air. You've got to get down there, by any means necessary. Like every great skate city, Sandman has a DIY skate park under a bridge, usually with trolls living under it. The DAX trolled it up and built Bonsky. It's great for learning about skating transitions. I've got a little training module ready for you when you get there. Transition skating, once you get the basics down here, your skater eyes will see transition spots everywhere. Looks fun, eh? Time for you to grab your board and boost some airs. Let's practice on solid ground before we get in the air. Before you start, set a session marker. You can thank me later. All right, let the roll-in do the work. One push and gravity does the rest. Flying feels good. With all the air you get skating transition, you'll definitely toss some spinning winners. Spin it, winner! So sick! Remember, surrender to the roller, and just focus on your trick. That was dumb! Why don't you...
The Dax often help them out by clearing the air with some... It's go time. Quick restart. Air cleared with flair.
That was crazy! You shredded the beep out of old Bonsky. Anyway, it's time for me to go clean my grip tape. Worn grip is a phobia of mine. Is there a name for that? While I'm gone, V's got some recommended reading to help you get the most out of the RIP initiative. Enjoy!
The Dax heard you shut down the session in Bonsky. Izzy's left you something from them back at Extrovert. Let's go. The Dax heard you shut down the session in Bonsky. Izzy's left you something from them back at Extrovert. Let's go. I bet there's probably lots of cool stuff in store if you keep increasing your rep in Hedgemont. The other neighborhoods have the same deal too. Hey, take a look. Your increased Hedgemont rep level has upgraded your RIP card, unlocking new sources of RIP rewards, like city challenges. Wait, We haven't even covered city challenges. City challenges are kind of like crew challenges, except they don't stick around forever. Each rotation brings fresh RIP rewards to earn. Remember, okay, let's try a few, and knock out some goals in those city or crew challenges. Yeah, knock those objectives out. Just a reminder, you don't need to complete every goal in a challenge to earn rewards. You can always cash out early and grab the ones you did earn. It's no big deal to come back and scratch that completionist itch later. This spot is perfectly designed to be owned. Get it and got it. Nicely done. Dax fun facts. The boss of the Dax has a mean front side flip, especially down consequential sets of stairs. Feel like doing the line thing? Ah! Giddy up. Physical dissection. You are a challenge machine. Sick. Sweet. Congratulations on your upgraded RIP card. Keep on earning neighborhood rep to upgrade it even more. Looks like Izzy is done cleaning our grip tape. That means it's time for the next part of the Skater Eyes tour. Let's roll. Draw. Hit it. Your female parent said, knock those objectives out.
Okay, my fellow city councilors are up next to help hone your skater eyes. But before I go, let me show you one more thing. Stunting. Everybody knows that flinging yourself downstairs, over gaps, and hucking your body around is fun. Real fun. And painful. But, as you're about to see, not anymore. I'll show you.
Feel the flow with this one. Session challenge. You got this. Go again. Look at you, banging out objectives. Hardcore is the heart of the hedge. All the open space and lines for days make it a natural gathering spot.
San Vanners love a good stunt. Especially me and the Dax. We love getting crowds hyped. Usually though, the big ones are up high and tough to reach places. If you get up high and apply your skater eyes, they're easier to spot. That means we've got to climb. If you're wondering why your slams don't hurt, you can thank a local startup called Impervatech for that. They cooked up a solution that allows shredders and stunters to huck with abandon. Don't ask how, it's science. Feel that science working. To put Impervatech to the test, we're gonna put away the skate. We just need to get from up here. Oh yeah, session markers will be useful here. Unless you want to climb up over. Alright, let's start out nice and simple. We'll just try to fall into the dumpster below. Hurt much? No? Impervious. Falling is one thing, but I think we can get some more distance with a dive. You're on fire! Just hope you didn't spark up that dump. Pulling a spread eagle in the air is the. Let's hit the furthest dumpster. Awesome. Completely awesome. Thank you for trusting Impervitech. Okay, whatever. Let's just get stunting. This one is a sponsored stunt. They're a nice change of pace. They work like other challenges.
Go! Crush it.
Incredible. You're a natural-born styly faller. Can't wait to see you tackle more slam-tastic stuff.
Hey, what's up? I'm Shingo, skater, ex-filmer, and city councilor. Izzy pinged me. She asked me to give you the rundown on the replay editor. Makes sense, seeing as I made the thing. Anyways, I busted out the Spot Bible to see if we can get a couple clips at some of my secret spots. I'm sure Izzy's been schooling you on how to use your skater eyes, but you gotta share what they see with the world. This first spot is perfect for testing your footy editing skills.
Vocab Education Refresher. Footy is short for footage.
Alright, this bench to gap is already waxed up, but you might want a 180 out to clear the gap. Yeah, dope. That was the one. Now, the replay editor. When you're skating, find the trick, you trim the clip, and when you're ready, I'll leave you to it. Just finish up, and we'll hit the next spot. The clip turned out pretty sweet. You definitely have a knack for this. Okay, let's hit up the next spot and see if we can get another clip. It's a bit hidden, so you might need to use those skater eyes to spot it. This spot's got some nice floral. Damn, Parks and Rec is on point. Those background props look real pristine. Let's see if the footy turned out. Gotta get those BGPs. Don't forget to trim your... Oh, and don't forget... Holler when you're all done. I got one more spot. Yeah, that clip is a banger. Did I mention you have a knack for this? You do. Last spot is just around the way. You know, a loudmouth mentor of mine once said, without the footy, it's fiction. And he was right. That's part of why I created V. No more fiction when there's always footy. Cool, you made it. Alright, this spot's not about the obvious. It's about what you can't see. Think you can gap into the street? I do. Damn, you have got to immortalize. And what good are you? Cool, let's see you work your magic on that clip. Sand Van has been put on alert. There's some fresh eyes destroying spots and getting footy. Hey, I think Slappy's a little behind for his stop of the Skater Eyes tour. In the meantime, I queued something up for V to run you through. I've got to get back to some SBCC biz, but keep hunting those spots and stacking clips.
Welcome to the Magical Musical Mystery Tour. That's a mouthful. Who named that? This tour is a bit of a journey, so let's get some tunes going with the Grabster Music app. Check out the playlist. Have you heard those crew playlists? They're a pretty cool glimpse into each crew's taste. Pick whatever suits you. We'll keep rolling when you're ready. Nice choice. Should be sweet to skate to. Let's find out on the way to our next stop, Anchor Point. I set a target score to make you earn your rip on the way. Game it up. I bet you didn't know Anchor Point is where the first residents of Sandman landed. Story goes they saw seagulls flying over the crest of a cliff and figured that was as good a place as any to make landfall. Hence the name Gullcrest Village. Pretty low standards for choosing a home, but whatever. We've got a home, and it is heaven. Suitably 6 score. Nice. The next spot to check is Rolling Wave Skate Park in the Market Mile neighborhood. Are you ready for a full loop gap? It's ready for you. Feeling the tune? If you like a song from the Grabster app, I'll add it to a special playlist just for you. Rolling Waves used to be a big empty park, but the SVCC revamped it when they took over and turned it into the prime skate tourist attraction in the city. The crew in Market Mile prefers the parking lot outside, though. They say they want to keep it Raw Dog Street, yo. Whatever that means. but not done. It's time to take the tour home. Luckily, we have the Skateway. Let's go. I'll show you how to get there. We'll take it back to the Grabster stage in Hedgemont. Rolling waves is great, huh? Though sometimes they crank the music a bit loud. Let me show. The Grabster app lets you control your audio experience quickly, whether you like it loud, quiet, or somewhere in between. Goldilocks style. Market Mile fun fact. Legend has it that the old Dogleg Bowl in the mile is watertight. The OG architects were nautical